What if I told you, after all the glossy brochures and travel blogs, that everything you think you know about Sweden, all those carefully curated images and well-worn stereotypes, is only half the story, that there's a whole other side, a reality that often gets overlooked? You see the pictures of beautiful people, seemingly effortlessly stylish and happy, stunning nature, from the serene forests to the breathtaking Stockholm archipelago, and perfect social systems, a society that seems to have it all figured out. But I'm about to show you, to pull back the curtain and reveal what it's really like to live here, the day-to-day experiences that shape life in Sweden. For the next 24 hours, a full rotation of the clock, I'm taking you through a day in my life in Stockholm, from the early morning hustle to the late night quiet, exposing the hidden costs, the financial realities that aren't always advertised, the wild customs, the quirky traditions that might surprise you, and the truths nobody talks about, the unspoken aspects of Swedish life. This isn't just a travel vlog, it's not just another superficial look at Sweden, it's your survival guide to the real Sweden, a practical guide to navigating life here. By the end, when the credits roll, you'll know if this Nordic paradise, this often idealized vision of Scandinavia, is actually right for you, whether it's a dream come true or a potential mismatch. And I'll reveal the biggest challenge, the most unexpected hurdle that almost made me leave, that pushed me to the brink of packing my bags. Let's dive in and discover the real Sweden together. Let's start with the myth. Sweden as a flawless utopia. Sure, the efficiency and nature and progressiveness are real, but daily life here is full of contradictions. Amazing benefits come with high costs, and peaceful solitude can mean social isolation. Sweden isn't black and white, it's a million shades of grey. My goal today is to show you the real Sweden, beyond the glossy surface. As we go, keep in mind, myth versus reality. Let's see if the Swedish dream holds up. Get ready for a bit of a geographical revelation. Here's your first surprise. Sweden is massive. We're not just talking about a moderately sized country. We're talking about a land that stretches far and wide, encompassing a significant portion of Northern Europe. To put it into perspective, it's bigger than Germany, a country renowned for its own expansive landscapes and bustling urban centers. In fact, it's almost the size of Spain, another European giant known for its diverse geography and vibrant culture. Yet despite its impressive size, it's home to just over 10 million people. This creates a unique dynamic, where vast stretches of land remain largely untouched and sparsely populated. That means endless forests stretching as far as the eye can see, a verdant tapestry blanketing the landscape, and countless lakes, shimmering like jewels scattered across the terrain, reflecting the sky above. All of this culminates in a sense of space you simply won't find in most of Europe, a feeling of boundless freedom and tranquility. Even in Stockholm, the capital city, you feel the openness, a breath of fresh air amidst the urban environment. It's calm, not crowded, offering a welcome respite from the hustle and bustle of other major cities. This spaciousness shapes Swedish culture in profound ways, influencing their values and priorities. It permeates daily life, from the way people interact with each other to the activities they choose to pursue. The country's sheer scale explains their deep-seated love of nature, a connection to the land that runs through their veins, and it also influences their social habits, fostering a sense of community and an appreciation for shared experiences in the great outdoors. Remember, Stockholm, for all its importance, is just a tiny dot on the map, a small urban center. When compared to the vast wilderness that surrounds it, a seemingly endless expanse of natural beauty, the emptiness, the solitude, is a core part of Swedish identity, shaping their character and worldview. So, there you have it. It's the first big surprise, the sheer size and scale of the country, that truly sets Sweden apart from the rest. Sweden ranks among the happiest countries in the world, and it's not just luck. Less crowding means less stress. More nature means more peace. Swedes prioritize tranquility and balance, not the hustle. Work-life balance, family time, and outdoor living are central. Happiness here isn't about money. It's about having time and space to enjoy life. That's Sweden's secret weapon. Endless forests and lakes aren't just scenery. They're a way of life. It's a different kind of wealth. Sweden's secret superpower, peace. No wars since 1814, over 2 centuries of uninterrupted progress. While others rebuilt from conflict, Sweden invested in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. This stability shaped their society, allowing for world-class public services. The clean streets and efficient systems all trace back to this foundation of peace. It's a historical anomaly with a massive impact. That's how Sweden got its head start. Sweden's peace and stability fueled global innovation. Think IKEA, Volvo, Spotify, H&M, brands you use every day. Swedish design and engineering are everywhere, from your furniture to your playlist. This culture values creativity and invests in people. For a country of 10 million, their global impact is huge. Next time you assemble furniture or stream music, thank Sweden. It's innovation on a world stage. Now for the reality check. Sweden is expensive. A regular coffee in Stockholm, nearly $8. Lunch, easily $30. Beer, 10 to 12. Groceries, clothes, rent, everything costs more. City center apartments can cost thousands a month. High salaries help, but most of your paycheck goes to just existing. The sticker shock is real, and it changes how you live. That pricey coffee is just the beginning. How do Swedes afford it? Taxes, up to 60% for some. Sounds wild, but here it's accepted. Why? Because taxes fund free university, healthcare, parental leave, and pensions. You don't save for college or worry about medical bills. It's a social contract. Pay more, get more security. The system is built on collective responsibility. High taxes look scary, but you get real value in return. It's a different way of thinking about money, and for most it works. Swedes are obsessed with nature. 69% of the country is forest. The concept of friluftsliv, or open-air life, is central. Cities are designed to blend with nature. Parks and trails are everywhere. Outdoor activities aren't special, they're daily life. This love for the outdoors shapes everything from architecture to fashion. Nature is restorative, and Swedes know it. It's one of the best parts of living here. Sweden's Allemansrätten, or freedom to roam, is unique. You can walk, cycle, and camp on almost any land, even private property, with a simple rule. Don't disturb, don't destroy. Pick berries, swim in lakes, explore islands. Nature is open to all. This right fosters respect and shared responsibility for the environment. It's a radical idea of trust and freedom. Nature here truly belongs to everyone. It's a core part of Swedish identity. The stereotype is true. Swedes are tall, fit, and health conscious. Fitness and outdoor activity are cultural norms. There's a strong value on being healthy and active, not just for looks, but as a lifestyle. But this can create social pressure to always look polished and fit. The standard is high, and it can feel intimidating. It's a positive culture, but not without its challenges. Beauty here is tied to wellness, and sometimes to pressure. The biggest challenge for newcomers? Making friends. Swedes are polite but reserved. The Swedish wall is real. Small talk isn't common, and friendships take time. The key is patience and shared activities. Join a club, take a class, play a sport. Once you break through, friendships are deep and loyal. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The process is tough, but the reward is worth it. Swedish friends are friends for life. Education in Sweden is free, even university. This applies to Swedes' EU students and many immigrants. The system is built on the belief that education is a right, not a privilege. The result? A highly skilled, innovative population. Universities here are world-class, focusing on critical thinking and collaboration. The government invests in brainpower, and it pays off. Free, high-quality education is a crown jewel of Swedish society. Sweden's job market is a goldmine if you're in tech, design, or life sciences. Work culture is progressive, with balance and respect at its core. But there's a catch: the language. English is common, but real career growth requires Swedish. Many expats hit a ceiling without it. The opportunities are huge, but you have to learn the language. It's a paradox. Amazing jobs, but a linguistic gate. So, you're thinking about visiting Sweden? Or maybe you're even considering a move. Well, let's talk about something you absolutely need to be prepared for: the darkness. The dark side of Sweden? Winter. It's more than just a season here. It's a significant part of the Swedish experience. In the north, above the Arctic Circle, the sun disappears entirely for weeks on end, plunging the landscape into a seemingly endless polar night. And even in Stockholm, Further south, daylight is incredibly scarce. You might only see a few hours of weak sunlight each day. The darkness combined with the biting cold can hit hard, both physically and mentally. Seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, is a very common condition here during the winter months. It's something to be aware of and prepared for, but Swedes are nothing if not resilient. They've developed ways to not just cope with, but embrace winter with cozy rituals. Think lots of candles, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere, soft blankets, and plenty of warm drinks to keep you toasty from the inside out. Winter sports, like skiing and ice skating, are a fantastic way to stay active and enjoy the snowy landscape. And the sauna culture is strong here. There's nothing quite like the feeling of warming up in a sauna after being out in the cold. It's a great way to keep people active and connected. And then there's fika, a sacred coffee break, often with delicious pastries, that keeps spirits up and provides a much-needed social connection during the long winter months. Embracing these rituals and finding your own ways to enjoy the season is absolutely key to surviving and even enjoying the winter months in Sweden. It's tough, there's no denying that. But Swedes have learned to make it work and even thrive. Winter here is a challenge, a test of resilience and adaptability. But it's also a lifestyle, a time for introspection, cozy gatherings, and appreciating the simple things in life. Housing in Stockholm is a nightmare. The official rental waitlist can be up to 20 years. Most people end up in the secondary market, expensive, unstable, and competitive. Short-term contracts and high prices mean constant housing insecurity. Many live far from the city or rely on personal connections. Finding a stable, affordable place is the holy grail. It's the biggest logistical hurdle for anyone moving here. Housing is Sweden's toughest challenge. So, is Sweden worth it? We've seen the highs, nature, security, free education, and the lows, cost, taxes, housing. Sweden is full of contradictions, and it's not for everyone. But for those who value stability, beauty, and a unique way of life, it's worth the trade-offs. No country is perfect, but Sweden's strengths are real. For me, the quality of life outweighs the challenges. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the real Sweden.